So much to talk about. I've exposed so many fake vegans and health scammers. And then I showed in previous videos where Billy Carson is promoting my ex-wife's company, supposed to be my company, where she did some things to me. I talked about it. They trolled that video and got it took down. But it's a company called Tierra Goes Green, and the products are bad. I actually gave her my notes and my ideas, pages and pages of notes, and she ran off with them, and I told her like, hey, this is no good. These are like questions, things I would ask Dr. Sabi, and then I would give the information back to the people. And I said, we need to go study with Dr. Sabi. We don't need to sell any products or do any videos or any kind of content until we consult with him and study with him. I don't mean just hang out and talk with him. I mean like do some science experiments and really sit down and research, do tests, and all that great stuff, right? So he was promoting Tierra Goes Green products, and he was like, "Oh, the box is so nice." I was like, "Yo, did y'all pay for a box for real?" I got some real apples over here, little tiny apples. Anyway, so I want to thank y'all for tuning in. This is Dr. Sabi Jr., not related to Dr. Sabi. I exposed his kids. I've been exposed some mistakes that he made. His company is still making to this day, and I did that so that they could see it. Because I called them, I wrote them emails, but a lot of things haven't been changed yet. I haven't been paid or hired. And I've been promoting Dr. Sebi's Cell Food for years. I just told y'all could get a discount for Dr. Sebi's birthday, so you might have missed that. But call them. And if you need a deal, just ask them, do y'all have any deals or something? Because I can't afford it. You don't have to get the most expensive Dr. Sebi products unless you're really having problems. There's a herb, I think they sell it for like $15. It's a huge bag, like an ounce or so of herbs, and it's muikle, or it looks like mucil, but it's muikle, and that one only sells for $15. So if you're already doing good, I would just suggest getting the sea moss and the muikle if you want to support and try some products. I don't like the hair product as much. It has vanilla in it, and I feel like it makes me itch. So Dr. Sebi did tell us vanilla is no good. So when you see this guy having a reaction, that could have been possibly real. Like, I don't know if it was real or not, but I will admit that I tested out the products. Y'all could see me doing it on live. And for a while, I just thought, okay, maybe it's just tingling and it's stimulating my cells or something. But no, it was like making me itch. And I don't use like products with vanilla in it no more. Like, I'm getting off of vanilla, getting off a lot of things. I've been talking to y'all about the kiwi, the pineapple not being natural and all that kind of stuff. But it's so much going on that I just try to keep y'all up to date, because when you're talking to me, it's like talking to Dr. Sabi almost. I mean, like, he wasn't even a vegan. He wanted to be a vegan. I'm a real vegan. All these other people out here, fake vegans, they've been mean to me, hating on me, stealing my ideas. And I always wondered why. Why are they so mean and potty mouth? And I realized they're not vegans. They're satanic. They're witches. So if you go to Billy Carson's Forbidden Knowledge page and go back to his old videos, he has an old video called Cosmic Cantina. And the Cosmic Cantina talks about satanic rituals and doing weird substances and women waking up with bruises all over their body and don't remember what happened. And I believe it was evidence of crimes because of the substance and because of the bruises. So we have evidence on Billy Carson page that like you're dealing with Satanists. You've been talking about Satan, advocating Satan all the time. It's like something's wrong here. And I wanted to speak on this a while ago because who's in the chat right now? Why y'all don't say something in the comments? Hit the like button. I used to DJ for a music artist, and I later found out that the music artist was a Satanist. And just being, not afraid of anything, I didn't really think about it much. But as I got to know that person, their life was terrible. They were on substances, they was going crazy, business deals went wrong, shows were not done, and I was just like, yo, what is this? And now I looking back at it, I'm like, that's that Satanist crap. And he was a music artist. So it is weird. Like, I don't know if he was into that beforehand. Like, he might have been on some emo type stuff, but I thought that it was a good point that I would bring that up, that this person was scum and they were a terrible person. So don't be amazed by some of these people who are off in Hollywood and just running around with all these accolades and stuff, because they're fake and they're really scum, if you really know. Now we're starting to see it as so much is happening with Diddy, and just so much stuff is coming out. It's like, yo, y'all are like evil. Y'all are not brother love over there. So even so, like Billy just got married finally. Now, Dr. B Serious was talking about, oh, they're married. Come on, man, they're married months ago. And I was like, yo, he just lied on YouTube to all the viewers and subscribers. And now they actually did get married. The interesting part about it is, I swear he wore some old shoes that weren't even like crispy or clean no more. They like used, and he didn't even wear a suit. But whenever he wants to con y'all, viewers of different nationalities or worldwide, he puts on a suit to look important, to look like he really went to MIT, when we find out that he went to a MIT like smaller school, like a business school or something, that it's not the MIT. And he'll say, when I was studying at MIT. And you imagine Billy Carson walking around with a Letterman jacket on campus, riding a bike, eating college food. And it's like, no, you didn't go to school there. You went to school online in your living room, the same place where you shoot all the videos that you claim is a part of some big TV company, is really your house. I think it's just shady. Like, even the acting like you rich and driving around in Rolls Royces and stuff, but you really renting them out. And I feel like there was something clicked where he didn't initially tell us that, and in some type of way he decided to tell us. And I was just like, yo, this dude is not really rich. He talked about writing himself checks and all this kind of stuff. I'm starting to see that. If you go to my short videos, I'm showing now that he stole that story from Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey really wrote himself a check for $10 million, and he said he wanted to cash it by like 1998 Thanksgiving or something. And next thing you know, he ended up making that budget, and he said he put the check in his father's grave or something like that, or he was thinking about doing it. The whole point is that I think Billy Carson is just scum. And he's always been scum, like his father. Because when he was a kid, he told us that he lived in poverty. He had holes in his shoes. That means that your parents were messed up. Because y'all could have went to the donation place. Y'all could have went to the Goodwill. Y'all could have went to the church and asked for some clothes and shoes. Ain't nothing to just join a church and say, can y'all please help us with some clothes? We don't, so you was abused and you need to go to therapy, Billy. That's really what happened. You that's neglect and stuff. You said your father was taking you to a bar and you was reading at a bar. when you was like a baby and you remember when you was born. And I don't know if none of that stuff is true. He's always got this stuff that makes him special. He's supposed to have RNA, DNA or something that's like alien DNA. Then his grandparents worked on the pyramid and the Sphinx, and they was with the aliens and working with the aliens, building monolithic structures, megalithic, whatever it's called. The whole point is, you didn't never tell us what the name of the structure was that your Puerto Rican princess grandma, who was hanging out with aliens and stuff, actually built. He just said megalithic structures. I'm like, which one, where? Like, oh, but it was in Puerto Rico or something. So I always wonder, like, why don't y'all just go back to Puerto Rico? Why you in my country? Can't get away with this stuff in Puerto Rico, can you? If your grandma or great grandma was a Puerto Rican princess, it would make more sense for you to build an empire in Puerto Rico. But you want to be here. You want to you want to get with that girl you married and without a suit on. That shit was so crazy. She wearing a white dress and you not wearing a suit with sneakers on. It's crazy. So that girl, she used to be a criminal, an addict, a model. I don't know if she's a stripper or whore or what she is, but it just like it's a very thin line of all this stuff. Then she says she's a pastry chef, and when I go to her page, I don't see any pastry chef stuff. I'm looking for any kind of cooking channel, cooking videos, none of that stuff. Just Billy talking about aliens and dumb stuff and devil and Anunnaki and just a whole bunch of crap that can't be proven. Even the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. Then we went and looked up, well, y'all, my subscribers or whatnot, we looked up the Jesus Wife book. There is no such thing as a book written by Jesus' wife. There's a strip of paper, a fragment, a small fragment where they got something that's supposed to say Jesus' wife. CNN is now saying that is a fraud. So your whole forbidden knowledge, Emerald Tablets, compendium, whatever, is a fraud. According to CNN, sir. Now, oh yeah, I forgot to put that. You done stole these people flyer, Billy. Why? Now you told us that you did tours of Egypt. But when you talked about Ma'at, you picked a flyer from a tour guide taxi company. Not only is this picture Caucasian or Asiatic looking, it doesn't look like the original hieroglyphs. It's like a remake, modernized, Europeanized. That's some real shady stuff of you, Billy. And for you to pick that picture and not have no reverence, okay? Even when he says a lot of the Egyptian names, he doesn't say them in the African tone. Like the Osiris is Usar or User or User. You could, but he'll say the Greek name or whatever, the Osiris or Thoth. He doesn't say Jehudi Ma'at, or a lot of that stuff. He every now and then he will say it, but it's just funny that he usually starts off with the disrespectful or mispronunciation. That was the first signal. Like, I've never seen Billy say, you know what, I'm about to do a whole video speaking Medu Neter. Because we already had Ashraf Kwesi and what's his name? Mutwa Ashby doing Kemetic yoga tours of Egypt. Billy just came in and knocked y'all out the water. Said he met aliens and he was more important than y'all. He was going to build spaceships with First Class Space Agency and have 0-point energy and free energy technology, which we still haven't seen none of that come into any type of existence. Like, it would be more remarkable for him to actually do that stuff than for him to rent out a Bentley. It would be more profitable, I'm sure, wouldn't it? You know, if he's making batteries or whatever he's doing over there. So I also looked on the tour guide's company because all this is in my dogs is fighting out here in the streets. Okay, so I looked through the tour guide's company in the pictures, and I didn't see Billy Carson in any of the pictures. And I'm like, well, if Billy Carson is this big time tour guide celebrity guy, it would seem that he would be in one of these pictures. I ain't seen it. These dogs is annoying. They sound like they like right outside. Can I go out there and see what's going on? Let me go real quick. I'll be right back. Get away from my door. Go away. What the hell? This is crazy. This is crazy. What kind of voodoo y'all doing over there, man? There is a little black dog, like a chihuahua, just barking at the door. He is going crazy. Now there's a cat that runs around the neighborhood. I don't know if he's trying to get to the cat or what. I don't know. He's like at the front door going off. That's crazy. Well, I'm gonna have to finish this video no matter what. One monkey don't stop no show. So y'all gonna hit the like button? Goodness. So the whole point is that Billy, like we say, the fruit doesn't fall far from the tree, Billy. Like my dad is an architect. So if I say I helped or found problems on Dr. Sebi's website, that makes sense, right? Because you know I grew up around AutoCAD and stuff like that. Billy said his dad was a criminal. He had holes in his shoes. He walked around and sold toys. Then all of a sudden now, aliens just popped up at his house. But he got alien type DNA, and what else he got going on? Ancestry that's supposed to be linked to aliens and getting on spaceships. So now he's trying to imply that his great grandma was on the spaceship with the aliens, and some type of way that alien DNA done got to him some kind of way. So Billy Carson said that his dad was, I believe, an alcoholic or drug addict, and they lived in poverty. He said his dad used to steal from the grocery store. He said his dad used to dent cans so they can get marked down to like 15, 25 cents, and that's how they survived. Billy Carson never said that his dad just said, you know, we in Florida, we can grow our own food. Aquaponics, none of that. But he claimed he got aquaponics in that underground city now. So later, Billy claims that his mother slipped and fell in a grocery store, and they got a settlement for like $2,000. I don't know, was it $3,000? Then it was like $299 or something. I don't know. Then he says that he saw this machine and it added up to exactly the amount she got. Almost no taxes included. So he told her to get this machine. And they took the flyers for their cleaning service and put it in the newspaper illegally, advertising. Now, some people will be like, yo, don't hate on them now. They just hustling, they coming up. You know, but the whole fact that your daddy was stealing from grocery stores the whole time, and then your mama slips and falls in a store, That sounds real sketchy. That sounds like y'all just scammers. So the other thing Billy said is he used to strip cars with his dad. He used to take the same car apart and put it back together again. But if you follow his scam video where he talks about whether he's a scammer or not, he says somebody stole his car, which had his ID and all that in it. And then they had a car just like it and stripped the parts off. But Billy told us that he'd been taking apart the same car with his dad. Something ain't right. Then Billy said he made all this money off of stereos. And he even makes music now. Not only is the music bad, but why doesn't he sell car radios and stuff no more? Like when you go to Billy Carson's website, there's no radios. Like it wouldn't make sense for you to stop selling car radios. Like maybe you if you was good at it, you should still sell car radios. You're talking about a kid that sold toys and car radios, he said. Your dad was stealing from the store. Then your mom slipped and fell in the store, got a settlement. The whole point is, how does Billy Carson know these things? If you was a kid and your parents were criminals or doing whatever they did, how does Billy know this? Unless he was involved and he witnessed it. Now, if you witnessed this, that means you've been conditioned to be a scam. You've been raised up to be a scam and a con man. And that's why you're still that to this day. And you can't change because your pineal gland don't work. As you get older and older, it's harder to create new ideas. We do know that at least, right? Like children, very imaginative. No matter what race you want to, children, imaginative. They don't even need toys. They can imagine a toy, okay? You go and buy them an expensive toy, they don't even want to play with it. But Billy said he was selling them toys. Now, Billy, I'm not hating on how y'all came up out of poverty, but I just feel like it conditioned you because you could have just went to the church and asked the church for a job. You could have asked the church to help y'all with clothes. The church could have did a clothes drive for y'all and everybody came and just donated some clothes. You might have got brand new clothes. But you wanted to, he said he dyed his clothes every week and stitched the label off and stitched it back on. I'm like, Billy, you really knew how to sew? I don't know if this is true, but okay. But to be going through all that to deceive people, that's your character, Billy. And what happens is that same character or that little sneaky little kid that was going around selling them toys, I think you was stealing from people. But even if you wasn't, let's say you was honest, that same character of you that would go and stitch the labels and dye the clothes to try to trick and deceive your peers is the same character you have now. And when you deceive your peers on the internet, you are heartless, cold-hearted MF, man. Let me tell you that. You cold-hearted. You lie with a straight face. You be lying to yourself. You lie so much you don't even know. It'd be so crazy. I'd be listening, like, Billy be lying. This man puts on suits now to make y'all think he's really some Harvard, MIT type guy. Puts on shades to cover up his eye deformities and disabilities or whatever you want to call it. But then he sell y'all a miracle formula, gold and silver water that he makes in his house. He said he makes it in his house. Then I watch him, he's drinking smart water. Smart water is tap water and chemicals. Crap. I'm drinking Voss. You see what I'm saying? Voss need to holler at me. Make sure this water is safe for y'all to drink right here. We testing the water right now. We testing the fruit. I've got the apple juice right here. We testing everything. So now you put on that suit to make people deceive people, just like you did when we was kids. You said you used to deceive your peers, Billy. Well, that's no different than your friend 19 Keys. Puts on that headband to swag jack the Elijah Muhammad, I don't even know how y'all letting that just happen. Both of these guys are criminals. 19 Keys, Jay Morrison, I think Umar Johnson. What's the other one? Chaka Bars, Fruits and Roots. Rizza Islam. Rizza Islam said he was bad when he was a kid. Okay? They asked Dr. Sebi's son, Victor Bowman, was you a good kid? Was you one of Dr. Sebi's good kids? He bust out laughing. No, he wasn't. They daggone steal tourist cell phones and put paint on them. They put on Mexican wedding dresses and act like little injured little kids. Like you think it's a little hurt little girl, like the other kids done pushed her and she done hurt her foot. And you go over there and they snatch your cell phone and run off. Put paint on you, on your Gucci, on your car. I exposed all this. And really, what's so crazy is we're in the internet age. Y'all don't have to do that no more. I changed this world, so all you got to do is be honest and do something good. But they've been like I want to say it like this. You know how they say like you sold your soul to the devil? It's like that's what they're doing. Like y'all are moving like it's the 1990s, but it's about to be 2024, and it don't make sense. Like, you know, we could see you, right? Like you got Billy Carson got Usher Raymond, you know, Usher baby, my twin who I just talked to. I told him about you. So you need to stop, Billy. Cause I don't know what Usher gonna do. He got all kind of entertainment lawyers and stuff. So don't be talking all that junk to Pocket Watching or Morris World or nobody. Cause I said I'm gonna deal with you and I'm gonna deal with Dr. Inky. Y'all are done, man. You need to go coach basketball and stop this crap, Billy. You know them scams on your websites is overpriced junk. Then you got Usher picture on there. And I don't know, I'm pretty sure Usher not wearing your daggone shades for forbidden knowledge. I didn't see you take no pictures with him. You know, it just, I tried to see if you and Usher was hanging out at any point in time. I didn't see it. You got like 20 different 100 different social media pages. According to you, at least about 20 or 19, which I'm like, daggone, why you need so many pages? That sounds shady already. Then the time management of that with your low vibrational diet is impossible. There's no way you're really doing real science and real research. But back to you with that smart water. With that smart water, I know if you'll drink that, then you probably use some kind of crap to make that gold water, which could be distilled water, regular filtered water, just tap water, filtered or whatever. I don't believe you're using the best naturally alkaline spring water to make your gold water. And then now that would expose 19 Keys and Red and Blue Pill and KT the Arch Degree, because they ain't never showed us where they made that little gold water stuff at and silver stuff that they sell. And I'm like, are they getting it from Billy? Like, this is crazy. Like, you just throw a different label on it. Because I actually talked to someone who actually has some diseases, and they ordered some of that colloidal silver from Billy Carson. And they said that when it came like a month or two after they ordered it. And when it came, it was bust open. They had 2 bottles of it. One of them was bust open, and they tried to contact you to get like a store credit or partial refund or just get another order sent back to them, and they didn't get it. And they said they were so turned off by the response and the interaction with Billy Carson and Forbidden Knowledge or whatever, that they didn't even want to use the product. They were scared to use it. And I said, I'm glad you didn't. Because ain't no telling what that is, especially when there's different types of colloidal gold and silver technology. There's an older technology, then there's a newer, more perfected technology. And I'm not saying one is necessarily better or good for you or any of that. I would like to do some tests and find out, but I don't think we need that. Dr. Sebi told us where we can get natural gold and silver from in plants. So if we can get it in organic form, we don't need that. So Red Pill, Blue Pill, 19 Keys, KT the arts degree already scammed y'all on the gold water because we don't need to sell you that product. And it's overpriced and it's a tiny little bottle. So that's one. But beside that, I've looked at 19 Keys website. All the little sea moss and stuff was all sold out. I tried to look at the ingredients and stuff. It didn't work. The website was like nothing. There was nothing there. Just like Billy Carson website, I saw a video, some people going on his website, clicking links. The links didn't work. First class space agency and all this bullshit. And when you hear something called first class space agency, that sound like somebody that came from another country who don't know how to speak English. They just name it something like, you know how foreigners come here and they start a business and the name never be right? You know, we'll start a business and it be Ray's Rim Shop, you know? Them, they don't know what to call it. They just wheels. You be like, what? Okay, I guess. You know, sometimes the names be bad. But y'all ain't never went to space in the first place. So how is it first class space agency? NASA would be first class and you would be fanboy. You're a fanboy. You don't actually build spaceships at all. I mean, I looked, I tried to find it. All we could find is cartoons with mermaids and all this crap. Go see Morris World TV and these other YouTubers done expose Billy on a different perspective. You know, I'm coming with a perspective that's unique and I want y'all to get it. So we're about to get into some more of it. So you got Usher on the website, on your website, Billy. Y'all selling glasses, overpriced crap. You got your stocks, which is bullshit. It's not publicly traded. So we don't even know if that's like a scam. It could very much be like, you could just say, oh, it didn't work out, you know, and y'all thought y'all was going to flip some money off of this big TV network. But if you go to your old videos, you started off with the Cosmic Cantina and the Satanism stuff. And they just started talking about witchcraft and Satanism and all that right on your channel. That's selling your soul to Satan right there. And if you'll do that, there's no limit to what you would do, because Satanists believe in do what thou will. So you don't care about this stuff. You don't got no heart. You don't really care about the community. I don't even know how you met Elizabeth. I'm trying to find it in the video where he explains how they actually met. And I'm like, dude, this not making sense. Like, did you find her in Korea or something? Like, I don't know. Did she sign a prenup? I don't know. Man. It's so crazy because I feel sometimes that he scammed her and conned her and is mind fucking her now. But sometimes I feel like Elizabeth Hostra is a criminal and she don't care anyway. Like she been a criminal most of her life. So it's like, you know, now she done went and got some type of certification or something from, I don't know, I forgot which school she got it from, but we need to check into all this stuff to see, like, where did y'all really get a certificate from? And why don't y'all go to school there? It's also very interesting that Billy said he wasn't going to pay for his kids to go to college. And I'm like, you didn't even go to college. Like, that's fucked up. It's like crazy. Like, you don't really know how to do that engineering, spaceship, 0 point energy stuff for real. You know how to repost other people talking about it, though, for sure. I've never seen him actually doing anything technological, you know. What else happened? Okay, because I don't know if Billy's watching me or who y'all weirdos are watching me, but you ain't hit the like button, so y'all lame. Y'all lame. So yeah, Billy Carson said he wrote himself a check for like, was it a couple $100,000? Then he said he wrote himself a check for millions. Then he said he wrote himself a check for like $1 billion. He said he cashed one of them checks. Now you can't cash a check that you wrote yourself to yourself now. It's supposed to be imaginary. But when he say he wrote himself a check, I always imagined it was a checkbook. Like he wrote out a real check. But then I saw Jim Carrey saying the same thing on, what was it? Jay Leno. You know, he said that he wrote himself a check and he took it out and showed it to us. And it was just a blank piece of paper. It wasn't a real check. So it's an imaginary check. That makes sense now. But how does he have the same story? Because Jim Carrey said that he wrote himself a check for $10 million, showed us the check on Jay Leno, and said, and then he hit the goal, doing genuine work, acting. Billy Carson is lying, scamming, and just getting y'all. Talking about he about to hit his billionaire goal. Trading stocks and selling stocks for $1. It's no difference than begging for change. Your favorite YouTuber is dang near begging for change. And yes, companies do it as penny stocks and all this. But when I beg for change, y'all laugh and make fun of me and stuff. And I'll be like, y'all are so stupid. Michael Jackson used to beg for change. He used to go up to people and be like, give me a quarter. And it's like, yo, that's Michael Jackson. He got all the money. Why are y'all giving him anything? Make him go break that $100 bill he got in his pocket. Don't give him nothing. You know? Billy up there, oh, this your first time in it, first draft. You got to hurry up. It's a real great opportunity. He said that he don't get sick. Said Elizabeth don't get sick. But then he's always talking about he's got asthma. Oh, y'all, I got this asthma. I sit up here and smoke on live all the time. And I cough and all that stuff. But do y'all hear me coughing right now? I just smoked a cigarette. I'm about to end this live and go smoke another one. But he the one over there coughing. That doesn't make sense, y'all. I'm the one that's a vegan. He say veganism is dangerous for him. And the only thing he named that was vegan that he ate was slave food, like kale. He didn't name amaranth and fonio. He wasn't, I don't even believe he was a real vegan. You know, I believe that Elizabeth would have probably called him out and said, you ain't no vegan. And he just dropped it. And he probably was eating. I saw him with Taisili, the lady that sells vegan crack with the kale. So when he say the kale could kill him, I believe him because it's very likely that he ate that vegan crack kale wraps. And when people be eating that stuff, boy, they be on the toilet. It be spicy. They got a vegan mayonnaise in it. Vegan crack is it's disgusting. It has chemicals in it that make you addicted. But man, it's just you don't become a genius, amazing, creative entrepreneur overnight. This stuff doesn't happen. Now, the whole him making a website, talking about .com marketing agency, I don't know if that's true either. It could be. That's actually one of his most believable stories, but I don't believe it because Billy lies about so much. You know, I'm like, did you scam those people when you sold that website? Like, did you scam those people that you sold those telemarketing phone calls to? Because like, let's suppose like you sell, you ever seen the movie Fight Club? He was auditor for insurance companies. Now I'm coughing. I done drinking too much and talking at the same time. In Fight Club, the guy was an auditor for insurance companies. So he knows the inside of the insurance company, and his opinion would be that the insurance company was a scam. Most Americans feel like insurance is a ripoff or a scam. So if you're the most successful insurance salesman, then yeah, you got a legit job, but it's shady. You're technically a scammer. So I don't know what I forgot what he was selling. Was it insurance or something? I forgot what he was selling with his .com marketing agency or whatever. But I really just don't believe him. You know, him even being a basketball coach and all this kind of stuff. I don't believe it. Now, it could be true. I mean, I haven't seen any footage of him playing basketball. He said he was gonna dunk and that he can dunk on people, and he said he was gonna upload video of him dunking, but he never did it. He said people don't believe him. It's like, no, we don't believe you. Like, just do it. Like, it's just get on TikTok and shoot a basketball and slam dunk, man. Go to your underground city basketball court, shoot around. So the underground city is possibly some bullshit, very much so. I just don't believe that Billy actually has an underground city. I believe that if everything caught up to him, he might disappear and want y'all to think he's in the underground city, but he's really probably going to go back to Puerto Rico, okay, or Korea, because they're actually planning to go to Korea sometime soon, eventually, or whatever. He wants to take Elizabeth there, and I'm like, y'all should just go and stay. Just don't come back. Don't come back. Go to Puerto Rico. Oh yeah. So he was saying that they never get sick, and they sell this colloidal silver, gold, and stuff, which is a ripoff, or unhealthy, possibly could be toxic. But Elizabeth say that she caught COVID. Now there's different COVID, so I don't know which one she caught, but she said that she got it. Then she said like 1/3 of her hair fell out. If 1/3 of your hair fell, no, I think it was 2/3. No, 2/3 of her hair fell out. So when you look at her with the braids and she's always playing in her hair, just whipping her hair and shit, that's because that's not real. That's weave. Y'all just thought she was Asian and hot and that was all natural hair. You thought them boobs were real. I'm like, did Billy pay for them boobs? Did you really scam the black community and pay for that girl to get boobs? Or did she already have them when you met her? Y'all don't be asking no real questions. Y'all be sitting there listening to this dumb alien BS like they over here doing the Birdman hand rub in the background, getting to the money, getting y'all. Billy always talking about he got asthma. I thought you never sick, but you are sick. That's a lifelong condition that could possibly be cured, but you ain't did it yet. Ain't learned how to cure it from the Egyptians or nothing. Went all inside the pyramid, supposed to have healing energy. You still got asthma. We got seeds in there. I'm saving the seeds so I can grow it. I'm gonna do some growing videos for y'all when the winter time's over. I just said, man, like Billy Carson is a sick criminal, just like his father. And you need to go get therapy. And you need to go to church and repent of your sins. Billy Carson said that he was bleeding all out his backside and it ran down his leg while he was filming for that channel Gaia. And he said that thank goodness, not thank God, but even though he said he believed in God, he didn't thank God. He said thank goodness that he had on a black suit so y'all couldn't see the blood running down his leg. Like, bro, you sick. But then he blamed that on the vegan diet. Y'all, he's a scam. He said he used to get lost coming out of elevators. He would come out of elevator and not know where he's at. Said go in the parking lot, can't find the car, gotta call security all the time. I said, Billy, it sounds like you were scamming people and you were finessing people, and you was doing the I'm blind, I'm disabled, I'm lost trick. And you tricked that Asian lady into getting with you. You ran that con on her. Then it sounded like you was stealing cars. But you said you were stripping cars, the same car over and over again with your dad. Then your car got stolen by somebody. They took your identity. You ended up in jail. Sounds really fucked up, you know? Did Billy ever go to school for real beside high school? Like, this is crazy, man. Like y'all really sit and watch this guy. I think it's fake views he got over there, bots. But I can't believe y'all really fell for that. And then it's like, I think he said when the aliens came to his house, they dangled away. It looked like it was his kids with some helmets on playing a joke on him. I said, Billy, are you on some of them drugs from the daggone Satanist people that you put on your YouTube channel? Because they were doing satanic rituals and doing weird substances. Sounds like you was just on a substance, man. Or you made it up. Then Billy said that his relationship, I believe his baby mama or wife at the time, I don't think he's ever married. I don't know. He said their whole relationship broke up after this alien encounter. Then we find out Elizabeth Hostra is from Korea. That makes her a literal alien here in America. Sounds like your wife caught you cheating with the Asian lady and you made it up. Or she caught you making up stories and she said, no, I'm not going to get down with you. You scamming. And she found out that you was a scam. That's what it sounds like, Billy. Your wife, Elizabeth, it ain't clicked in her head yet. She's an old drug addict, model, floozy criminal. I don't even think she's ever been to school. Has she ever been to school in America? She was born in Korea, came over here. Does she even know about Black history and stuff like that? But you went and got with her and now you married her. Somebody naive, don't really understand the culture and language of this country. Where you get her from? Did you meet her at the club? Was she stripping? You know? Was you at the strip club while you was out there married? Because you couldn't run that game on a foundational Black American or whatever you want to call us. Because people arguing about all this. I'm like, man, we got to get these reparations first. You Puerto Rican. You would have ran up on an African American or Negro, as they call us. Nigga would have been like, bro, get the fuck out of here. You run up on them foreigners and them weirdos and nerds and Asian lady. That was a criminal and a drug addict and stuff. That's insane for you to scam her. You're a predator. She got mental problems. She crazy. She said she got sick and 2/3 of her hair fell out. Like, how y'all selling miracle cures and all this stuff and light bulbs is supposed to be special for $400 and crap, you know? But y'all are sick. Tell me, we don't get sick. Oh, I got asthma. Excuse this asthma. And it's only going to get worse. That was the last point, is that when you fucked up because you sat down with that doctor, because it was a doctor you sat down with. His name is Dr. Amun or something. Is it Dr. Amun? Amin. Okay. Dr. Amin or something. Anyway, you sit down with that guy. He's supposed to be a real doctor now. And you tried to finesse and shoot a video and use him for content. But he said that you're headed towards Alzheimer's. That's what he said at the end of the video. And Billy was sitting there looking like, don't move, don't say nothing, just act like that didn't happen. Billy just sat there like, I'm going to go around and tell everybody I got superpowers. I don't care what you say. I don't believe that. You know what I mean? And maybe you could do something different with your life, but not on the path you on. You know, you're not going to Dr. Sabi house, getting no herbs, none of that. Spent your time looking at rocks in Egypt, talking about lights in the sky and stuff. You spying on them, they spying on you. You know, you're giving out U.S. intelligence when you over here with a literal alien. You are alien, according to your ancestry. Both y'all need to get out my country, spying on our drones. Talking about, we about to go spy on spaceships. Nigga, leave them drones alone. Niggas will get y'all out here. Don't get y'all put on a list. Y'all be around these people. Y'all don't even want them kind of problems. Who bought stock in a company from a guy, didn't go to school, for real? Never seen him slam dunk or play basketball. I ain't even seen one of them little cheap basketball hoops in the driveway and seen them shoot around or nothing. Like, he'll show you a picture of his kids, but he won't just show you a video of them playing basketball. Like, these are my championship daughter or whatever. So weird. This is literally the blind leading the blind. Billy Carson logo is a all-seeing eye. And Billy has an eye defect. Something wrong with his eye. It'd be droopy and stuff. He said it happened from his car accident. I don't believe nothing he said. But okay. That's what you say. I hear you. Now, y'all following a guy that say he used to get lost when he came out the elevator, but now all of a sudden that don't happen no more. All of a sudden, the con he ran on Elizabeth is over now. Okay, now he's on to the next stage of the con, marriage. Telling you, he need to run and get out this country and stop it. Just give everybody their money back, man. Stop it, for real. Don't even make sense. You selling stocks for a company that's not publicly traded. I didn't even know that was legal. I don't even understand. Like, okay, so then this other thing, right? You stole this flyer. Now, if you stole this flyer on some humbug rush stuff, look like everything else you do, your book, you didn't verify or authenticate the Jesus Wife book. You say it's a book, it's one page. It's not even a page, it's a slip, something the size of a business card. It's a fragment. And they say that it's fake. So you got the Jesus Wife book exposed, your book, your website, everything. So I can stand on that with CNN. But now I got you just humbugly stealing these tour guide company flyers. The issue is you said you do tours of Egypt. So why didn't you just make a black version and use that? Why you didn't use your flyer for your tours? Why are you using somebody else's tour? Would you, if you were a tour guide, would you use somebody else's flyer in any part of your marketing? It says Hagashah Lovers Tours, taxi tours. You're not going to advertise your competition. Now, I don't know if you contract with them. I don't believe you do. I don't know. But the whole point is that I thought that was real shady, and that you're trying to scam those Asian and them European people. Billy Carson got Europeans on his channel talking about Palladians taught Egyptians. And I can't believe Phil Valentine didn't fire him up for that. But Phil Valentine is a Mason puppet and a con man of his own. With fake Queen Afua, the cult with Brother Polite and Malachi Z. York. It's just evident that like everything Billy does is like some rushed BS, because you got too many social medias. I don't see you really showing like real employees, and I don't know, like I see people on his channel, but I don't see him like having like real employees working for him, getting like medical and dental and all that. Because it's supposed to be a TV network, and it's like, well, they supposed to have, you know, when you work for a company, they give you all these different benefits and stuff. Like, well, if you're a TV network, your employees should have dental coverage or something, or something, because some of y'all got fucked up teeth over there. Like, I think 19 Keys fixed his teeth, but you got KT, the arch degree, and red pill and blue pill, all three of them brothers, not related to Dr. Sebi, but use Dr. Sebi to scam y'all and lie on Dr. Sebi, sell y'all garbage and scams. All three of them got crooked teeth. So I'm like, yo, they lying through their crooked, raggedy teeth. Their teeth is like fucked up, and they just went and put golds on top of them. And the golds is all crooked and shit. It's supposed to be like this. Them motherfuckers like that. They ain't like this. Like, what the fuck? Then I started to wonder, when KT was a little kid, they said that Dr. Sebi had to give him magic mushrooms. And I said, was he a crack baby? Because Dr. Sebi was a crackhead. But back in the day when it was like more pure, it still wasn't probably pure now that I'm seeing how they make it. But, I just feel like they're not going to say everything on YouTube, but we've heard stuff about these people using substances. I don't know if it's true, but with Billy Carson having Cosmic Cantina, the Satanist talking about Satan rituals and doing substances. Now I'm like, okay, I think y'all are all dope fiends. I think y'all are all fake. Y'all put on suits and act fake on this internet. I come over here, be myself, smoke a cigarette, and y'all try to talk shit about me. I beg for change. Y'all do the same thing, talking about stocks for $1 and stuff like that. Same thing. It's crazy, man. All these scams, man. And, I did a video exposing Tariq Nasheed sitting down with the Satanist and the little Satanist, little devil toy right behind his head. And I'm not even really trying to get on Tariq Nasheed like that because I don't know. All I know is that Moorish World TV is going the fuck off on Tariq. And I'm like, damn, like, where does it end? Like what's going to happen next? Like, what's the next video going to be? It's actually crazy, man. Like, it's really wild. Like, I don't know how long this can go on in the community because it almost don't make sense, like, that Tariq could be so successful and so connected and living in Hollywood, but we can't go on Morris right now. Because the whole point is that we were supposed to have Morris, and we're not supposed to be on YouTube and Facebook no more. We're supposed to be able to talk about our social issues without any type of censorship. Somebody came out and exposed him and said that was really like a Facebook mini app. Like it was like a Facebook plugin. And I was like, what? It wasn't even a real standalone app. It was just a part of Facebook. And then I don't know if he knew that or didn't, but it's just now we are being censored so much. The relevance of an app like that would be so powerful. Like Tyreek's supposed to be like Mark Zuckerberg right now. He's supposed to be like Elon and them. Like they got Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and you have more us. And for some reason, he just let that go. Then the museum, that was a disappointment. Like that's not acceptable as in just pictures on the wall and stuff that we can read on the internet. I mean, it's like a gallery. It's like an art gallery pretty much. And it's cheap artifacts from Etsy. It's just a lot of BS. He got Dr. Sebi right next to his enemies, and you still ain't went to Dr. Sebi house. When I called into Ism Radio one time, and I was like, yeah, y'all gotta still go to Dr. Sebi house or something, like what's really good. That ain't really about that life, man. And that's what I was talking about. Like, ain't none of y'all about that life for real. Y'all not in the army of God. Y'all is little weak Satanist. You done already sold out. You not gonna really go vegan and find out how to make it work. Y'all just act like y'all was vegan and then be like, oh well, it's not for everybody, or I gotta do this, or I'm not the leader. Y'all do it like that so that y'all can get away with being weak and fake. You know? It's just, you know, I just don't even understand. Like Morris World was getting on him about the whole Christmas celebration. I'm like, how is the Black History Hidden Colors guy celebrating Christmas with his children to just indoctrinate them into something that's we not supposed to be celebrating? You know, it's like, I don't care. You're supposed to be the man of the house. Even if you're not saying you the leader of the Black community, you ain't even a leader in your own house, man. And that's sad that you sit around all day talking to weirdos, man. A whole bunch of weirdos. And I'll be like, bro, I don't want to hear this crap. Like sometimes he come out with a news clip that's relevant and stuff, but it's like, bro, can you like start interviewing Black business people that are doing real businesses? Like, I don't care if they opened up a donut shop or a cell phone store. Just start interviewing featuring Black businesses and stuff, you know. Talk about Black inventors, and, you know, people graduating valedictorian or something, you know. Like, it's not hard to just go to the HBCUs and say, I want to interview the graduates and talk about the ones that are doing their careers or whatever and who's hiring. You know, like, yep, we supposed to be doing some real empowerment. And he didn't expose these weirdos long enough. And we don't even know if they're real, but they're fake by default because they know that they're going to be online and people are going to be listening. So they're putting on characters. It's not like, you know, every now and then there are some that have real questions and concerns and are sincere and they want to talk, but you know, it's just so much weird stuff on there. Like, you know, people just showing off their body parts and stuff, just being grotesque and doing nasty stuff during the live. And I'm like, yo, you know, kids watch you, Tariq. You know, people watch you with their kids and stuff. You're supposed to be, you know, Hidden Colors has brought him into people's homes. They feel like that's Uncle Tariq. You know, he called himself Uncle Tariq and stuff. And you're gonna allow your viewers to be subjected to sick stuff. I mean, I understood the point of it, but it's like, okay, you didn't expose that. That's enough. It's time to do something different. You didn't got caught in a loop. And like I said, when you get older, it's harder to create new ideas. So y'all end up just regurgitating the same crap. You gotta hire people that just graduated out of college, some young people that got fresh ideas to come in there and help y'all do something great. It don't make no sense. We got Georgia Tech, you got all these different schools with Black young tech people, and I'm like, you can't make a real social media app? I know it's not cheap, but still, app didn't really work good. It was like, you know, he talked shit about it. So I'm, you know, he can't even argue with me on that. But the fact that what I talked about in the other video is that he's a minister. Y'all gotta always remember that you're talking about a minister that does weddings and funerals. So is Umar Johnson. Umar Johnson did the wedding for the partner in crime. Who was that? It was a man, he called his wife a partner in crime. The one that was filming Dr. Sebi all the time, when he got fucked up teeth too. And he's from the Gotti Fayuna. So you got Red Pill, Blue Pill, KT the Arch Degree, and Mr. G, all with fucked up raggedy teeth, hanging out together, smiling and videotaping each other like, hey, let's ugly people talk bullshit on camera and videotape each other looking ugly. This shit is weird. Like, y'all like only get along with special ed people or something? Like, y'all like the ugly people club? Like, y'all, like, they don't let me in the door. I'm a real vegan. My teeth is not all fucked up. You know, if you got fucked up teeth like that, something wrong with your parents and y'all diet before you was even born. You was born in sickness if your teeth is crooked like that. It's something wrong with y'all. Y'all think y'all just ugly. No, y'all are sick. Y'all were sick people who had a baby and the baby was sick and you were that sick baby and you got older. That's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all think God designed y'all to have crooked, raggedy teeth? Like that's normal? Do you ever see hieroglyphs of people with looking with raggedy ass teeth? But if you go to some of them heathen countries, you start seeing all them crooked as teeth. You know what I mean? Shit. Lord, they teeth is fucked up. How all y'all got fucked up teeth? God, Lee. Why don't y'all get them fixed? Why y'all getting jewelry? Get your teeth fixed. God, Lee. Some of y'all married and your girlfriend don't care or something or whatever, you know, but Lord have mercy. So Mr. G, Mr. G is a weird looking motherfucker. He used to work with Wendy Williams, and now we know how Wendy Williams looking. I don't want no smoke with Wendy Williams though, because I actually want to help her because she was trying to get with Dr. Sebi on some real stuff. Okay, so I got pictures where Mr. G was telling Nick Cannon not to take his herbs. I got stuff. You know what I mean? Everything I'm talking about, we can back it up. This ain't my opinion and just, you know, a whole bunch of emotions. I'm giving y'all something to think about, but I'm presenting real factual information. That's why I put the flyer as the cover photo, so you can't say I'm making it up. I even put the real hieroglyph beside the flyer so y'all can see the difference. Man. So it's just a bunch of heathens out here. You got Jay Morrison, 19 Keys, was a drug dealer, robber. He said he was doing home invasions. Now they're doing the home invasion right through your internet, through your 5G. And what's crazy is you pay for your technology. You pay for your screens and devices that play all your content. And then you pay for the internet, right? And then these people come through your internet and be on your living room, be on your daggone phone, and it be advertised to you on YouTube and all that. And it's crazy that y'all are really paying to get scammed. And you know, they're still being allowed to make content on YouTube or whatever it is. It's like these people should be banned. Why do y'all have 20 different social networks? And I promise you, if you go look at all of them, Red Pill, Blue Pill, 19 Keys, Yaki Awakened, the other criminal scam drug dealer guy. All these people, they can't just become superheroes overnight, y'all. They actually said that they're super villains. Red Pill said that they were super villains, and that was the start of their villainry. So literally, I'm not making this stuff up. They claim to be super villains. They didn't say I'm a antagonist superhero or I'm a superhero that's viewed as a supervillain. They said super villainry. Okay, and I say they because sometimes I can't tell if it's red or blue pill. But it's like these people, something's really going on that I can't see. But it's something they know what I'm talking about, where they done did some deal with some Satanists. Because when you was a drug dealer, you was working with the Satanist and you might not have known it. And then I believe that they done let you in the door, brought you to a ritual now, and you're still a criminal. Like I would have reason to believe that you're still a criminal, like you're not reformed. Okay. And I don't just mean like your scams. I believe that y'all are still doing the same crimes y'all used to. Because if you was really in the game, I don't know how you just get out. And then I don't know how you just got off that fast money. Yaki Awakened wears all this jewelry. I'm like, yo, I don't know if this stuff is real, but did you get that jewelry selling drugs? Yaki Awakened said he used to He was a fake minister. He said he used to be drunk teaching in the pulpit. Yaki awakened and said he used to leave that daggone temple and go to the club and be hanging out with the heathens and the demons, the scrippers, doing bad stuff. I don't know what all he did, but the whole point is that if he was fake then, he's probably fake now. You're not going to just say, oh, I've been taking the easy way out my whole life cheating. And all of a sudden now you're going to be holy and righteous and take the hard way, the long path. No, y'all are cheaters. And you're going to keep cheating because you're only getting older. And it's not even just you getting older and you're slower and you're not, as young as we used to be. It's also because you like expensive things. You like designers and all this stuff. You like to finesse. You like luxury stuff, whether it's a rented car or whatever. So you're not gonna do the right thing to really be living like that. It's hard to do the right thing. It's very difficult. Like, and I was talking about insurance salesmen before. I use another example. Like me, I was I could have been a manager of a Super Target, and they said I didn't have a degree, so I had to go get another degree. And I was just like, why do I want to work here anyway? Like, y'all sell Coca-Cola, candy, dead animals. Like, this is not worth my time. It's below me. So that's what I mean by it's difficult to just be like, nah, I don't even really need this job. They fired me. But the whole point is that I actually enjoy being poor sometimes because I know that y'all did something evil to get what you got. And that's why you show it off. That's why y'all showing off them BBLs. That's why you're showing off your girl with the BBLs. That's why these fake vegans are running around showing off their body, getting all naked and putting their booty all in the camera. Not only is they just single and lonely, but they want to show off they went and got that body work done. So if you like that, like for example, Yaki got all that jewelry and stuff. I'm like, bruh, not only are you a scam, but I hope you didn't take that money that you scammed from the black community and the Hebrew community and took it to a foreign jeweler. Because if that's real diamonds, that stuff got to be a lot of money. Now, if you did crimes to get that jewelry, then you should sell that crap and donate it to me. Donate it to me because I'm Black Jesus, or donate it to some church or something that's legit. I don't know. Like, you should not be wearing that jewelry that you got doing evil. And then your products are still a scam and bad health advice, so you still doing evil. This stuff is sad that it's just going on in the black community like this. Now, whoever's watching me, y'all ain't hit the like button. Y'all are some haters. Yo, mama stank. like y'all just lame, man. You can't beat me. I'm the spook who sat beside the door. I was talking to an elder about the spook who sat beside the door, and they didn't know what I was talking about. I was like, is this a game? I was like, how you don't know what this movie is? Like, everybody that was woke seen this movie. Shit blacklisted. After Nipsey talked about it, I thought y'all all seen the movie. This movie is the purpose of my life. Watched the movie 1,000,000 times. I don't know how many times I watched it. Favorite movie. Got Spook Who Sat Beside the Door, Fight Club, The Matrix. Now, if you put all that together, you know that y'all cannot beat me. Y'all know that like I'm acting just like the characters act in the movie. Like for real. Like I'm supposed to be done went to school, wearing a suit, talking fancy, but I said no, I don't want to sell these products to people. I'd rather wear a used shirt that I'm clean in vinegar, sold it, restored it, than to be wearing some fancy designer clothes. You know what I mean? Like this is a Nipsey Hussle shirt right here. Victory lap. You know what I mean? This better than a Gucci shirt. You know, I'm not even hating on Dapper Dan. I'm just saying, like, this mean more to me than this mean the world to me right now. But I don't see them wearing no Nipsey marathon clothing, no memorabilia. Most people playing Nipsey music, gonna buy some merch. Come on. Nipsey said, if something happened to me, y'all better go down for me. He said, we got to ride. Now, something happens to Nipsey. Before that happened to Nipsey, Nipsey was talking about his next album was going to be The Spook Who Sat Beside the Door. Then he started educating people about what the film was. Say something in the comments if you know or don't know. Nipsey said he was also making a Dr. Sebi movie, or wanted to make one. Taken out before both of those projects. Those are two projects we are missing now. Supposed to have a Spook Who Sat Beside the Door and a Dr. Sebi movie. Now, how does that happen when I'm the real Spook Who Sat Beside the Door? Dr. Sebi Jr., a food tester, secret shopper. And I was talking to Vector 90, his company, when he was alive. How does that happen? Maybe just a coincidence. Or maybe it's something that I'm not, that I just don't know. Maybe he got my message. I don't know. I can't promise you that because I never got to actually talk with Nipsey or work with him. But it is very unique coincidence, or that he's just an enlightened brother, you know? So that's why y'all can't beat me. I'm just trying to let y'all know, like, I had a pyramid vitamin company. It was a scam. It's with Amway, okay? It's called like Nutrilite. And they have this energy drink called XS, okay? Everything supposed to be natural. I tried the products because when you first sign up, you pay like $175. They get your LLC, and then you get a bundle of the products. It's like 2 boxes or so. Small boxes, not big. $200. Vitamins, protein bars, and energy drinks. I wanted to do something good for my neighborhood and good for my people. I wanted to make money doing something good and positive. But I said, you know what? I'm already a food tester, secret shopper. So I'm going to try these products on myself, and I'm going to meditate. And I tried them on myself, and I said, this is trash. I'm not selling this to my people. I'd rather go eat out of the trash can with a smile on my face than to walk down the street with a fancy suit, fancy clothes, fancy car, and then ripped off my people and poisoned them. And you know how many people, it's a pyramid scheme because now everybody want to sell this, flat tummy tea, NutriBurst. I'm looking at all these different little pyramid companies. Got notes on all y'all. I'm going to expose all your agents, all of y'all. I'm going to do a whole like movie, like 5 hours long or something. I'm going to just expose all you health scammers because I never sold one of those products. I never signed anybody up. Okay? And I sleep good. Now, y'all, I would say that I know that y'all not completely, you haven't convinced yourself enough of your bullshit. You know, a part of you knows that you fake. So there's a part of you that knows I ain't right. But there's a part of you that's like, I don't want this one to be fucked up again. I don't want to fuck it up again. Like there's a part of you that knows like, God damn it. Like you caught. And I mean, I'm dealing with my community, but I talk to all communities about this kind of stuff. So a lot of y'all need to get these scammers out of your community. If they're your family and friends, you need to have a sit down intervention with them. Y'all need to do lab tests. Okay. Then you need to look up who owns the patent on this or that and see like if it's even real. Cause now all the vitamin companies have been exposed as scams. And I've been telling y'all this for the longest. I'm the first one to say vitamins was a real scam, not just like, Dr. Sebi was like, vitamins, what the fuck, but I'm up here telling you like, no, I tried them every day and I was sitting there like, this shit ain't no good. Read the ingredients, read everything on the company website. I was like, no, I can't sell this. And that's where a lot of y'all came up. If I look around enough on your websites, I'll find your pyramid schemes. I'll see y'all mixing it in with your herbs. I seen Yaki Awaken doing some shit like that. He got like some little supplement he put in one of them herbs that he sell y'all. I said, oh, is he an agent? Maybe. A lot of y'all are influencer agents, infiltrators in the community. And y'all had the opportunity to make your own Bitcoin or your own black banks and really do something great, but y'all screwed it all up. And then y'all just missed the whole, for COVID, we could have just built Wakanda. We could have just flipped everything, but it wasn't no organization, no unity. And everybody's selling different stuff in competition with each other. Dr. Sebi kids don't even take Dr. Sebi's real products no more. You know what I mean? It's just like, dang, y'all ever realize that Dr. Sebi was like 80 some years old when he passed? That means his kids had like 40, 50 years, depending on how old they are, to start a company. Why did all of them start companies after he passed away? Did one of them sell them out or leave them hanging? Because they wasn't there helping them. They wasn't there when. If you look at the arrest photo and when Sebi was sitting on the ground, looked like he was about to cry and stuff. None of his kids was around. They wasn't there making sure he okay. Now I heard Sama was on the phone and stuff on top of stuff, but she a girl. I'm not even gonna put that on her because she's supposed to be married, being the woman of the house. She shouldn't even have to run the company. But Isaiah told us that Dr. Sebi wanted him to run the company, and he turned it down and wanted to play basketball and stuff, playing overseas and different stuff. So Isaiah he know what I'm talking about. So I hope they all get therapy. And I'm not going to be making too much content about them because I want them to get their therapy, and we all got to sit down and restructure everybody's business and all that. But I would say that I want to say that a lot of people that I talk to online and whatnot, there's a lot of online interactions. Y'all should really see me as a superhero because those people that you think are your conscious community friends are super villains, and they're the bad guy. They've been criminals this whole time. They've never stopped in many cases. Like they're scamming right now. So I don't try to trick you though. I just be me. You know what I mean? Like they'll sit up here and put on a turban and a dashiki, and this from China and Europe. It ain't even real dashiki. Like y'all ain't go to Africa and really get a real Egyptian clothes or something. Like what's wrong with y'all? Like Egyptians don't wear dashikis. I'm looking at the hieroglyphs. Like why don't you dress like that? But they just crazy. They'll put on all these big rocks and crystals and everything in the world to finesse y'all. And I just be me. And it's not that I don't care if y'all like me. It's just that most of that stuff is circus tricks. It's circus acts. It's just entertainment. You know what I mean? Like y'all went from magicians just entertaining us and having a carnival, and it was all a show. We had a good time. To y'all really want to act like y'all can levitate now and really want to act like y'all can control weather like NLE Chopper, and just come on, man. Like, everybody that's conscious and tried to control the weather 1 to 2 times, but it don't work out too well. Every now and then I'll do something, like I just walk outside, and then as soon as I walk outside it start raining. I'll be like, that's cool, but I ain't really running around acting like I got superpowers. And if I do, that's okay, big whoop. I met somebody, shook their hand, and a spark popped. And I was like, that's cool. I don't know if it's good or bad. Like, maybe we just got a lot of energy going on, or maybe I got a lot of energy going on, or I don't know. Maybe we're just walking too much on the daggone carpet. you know? Like, I'm over here trying to clean this carpet and stuff. It's just crazy, man. Anyway, I'm about to end this video, so I assume this is Elizabeth or Billy Carson in the chat watching. Billy, I'm not gonna slander you. I don't believe you have lawyers, but if you do, let them know that I'm a food tester, secret shopper. I'm a spy, and I've caught you, and that you need to pay me to restructure your business for you so that you could be legit, or you're gonna have to get out the country. Just go to some country that's not under God, where the Satanists dwell, and rebuke Satan and renounce Satan at once. Because you're supposed to be getting married, and I'm like, what, y'all get married with the Bible? What did y'all use? Are you supposed to have a Bible or something involved with the wedding? What y'all use? Because the emerald tablets ain't real. We never synced the emerald tablets. Nobody has. There's no real pictures of the emerald tablets, not even in black and white. Looked for them for years, Billy, so I know. I remember when I used to believe in aliens and Anunnaki and Nibiru, all little circus tricks that they use. Like, if the Earth is flat or not, or if the aliens coming back or not, that don't even matter. You still selling scams and got bad health advice, bad recipes. You're sick. You're crazy. I can't believe y'all followed this man. Said he get lost in the parking lot. Get lost coming out of elevators, and y'all really sit down and listen to him talk. Like, the man sitting down talking about crazy stuff all day because he gonna get lost as soon as he walk down the hallway. I didn't know that was possible. I think he's faking. But the doctor said he headed up on Alzheimer's, so you ain't got no miracles going. Oh, before I go, okay. So because we did 1 hour and 30 minutes, it's supposed to be about an hour. So I've been trying to get y'all to say something in the comments. Y'all, I keep seeing y'all popping in and out of the video, but ain't nobody commenting or saying nothing. That's okay. Everybody can listen to me on the recap, because y'all ain't, most of the time y'all don't have nothing constructive to say. Sometimes y'all have decent questions, or y'all have to watch some of my other content to answer your questions that I've already answered. But the other thing about Billy Carson writing a check, okay, not just the Jim Carrey thing, because Billy Carson never showed us the proof that he wrote himself a check, but Jim Carrey did, and it's on the internet forever. It's freaking Jay Leno. He actually gave it to Jay Leno and let Jay Leno hold it. So the one thing is, Billy never showed us. He said he wrote a check for a couple $100,000, couple million, and then he did a $1 billion one, but he never actually showed us this check that he supposedly wrote. Like, shouldn't he have it framed on the wall? Like, this is when I first made my first $1 million, and I sold my company, .com marketing agency. I wrote myself a check. That should be on the wall, not 4BK, crap. I guess, but the thing about it is, Billy Carson said that his company isn't even forbidden knowledge. That it's just knowledge that's not put out there as much. So it's not really forbidden. But if you're in a nation under God and you teach about Satanism, that is forbidden. So you lied. Then why would you name it forbidden knowledge if it's not forbidden? Don't make sense, right? Because it's really hidden knowledge. Hidden knowledge. Knowledge that's been rebuked, knowledge that is not even considered knowledge anymore. Old crap. People have been writing books about stuff forever. Doesn't make it true. You know what I mean? Like, people worship Satan in Bible days. That doesn't mean that you need to in 2024. Satan been defeated already. We got the victory. Y'all some losers. You're on a losing team. Do you know that? Like, he's teaching you the opinions of losers. That's crazy. Man, oh man. I just thought about that. I thought about something really interesting. Do other countries have reservations? Like how we have Native American reservations here? Why do these people come to our country and never go visit the natives? Then y'all disrespect me and find out I'm a native. This is my country. Like, y'all don't have no respect about yourselves. Y'all just can't get right. Something wrong with you. You need to get Satan out of your life. Find God. Anyway, say no to drugs too. I want to make sure anybody, please say no to drugs, because they will have you fucked up out here, and I will crash your $1 billion, $1 million dream in your company with a daggone. I ain't even got a new iPhone. Y'all got the new iPhone. How am I beating you? You got high-speed internet. I don't. Y'all be seeing my videos, they be glitching and stuff all the time. That's because I don't got the new iPhone. They do. Golly. I went and got the first iPhone and the first Android, redid the software, and was chilling. I was like, I don't need that new stuff. I done jailbroke the phone and I done created my own phone now. Shoot. Y'all so lame to me. Who wants the new iPhone anyway? Why would I want that? Thing is creepy. Anyway, that was crazy how even that dog showed up and started barking at the door. I'm like, yo, that was the weirdest thing. Like, I'm about to go back out there and see. Like, this is crazy. Like, for real. Like, I don't know, because, like, I got cats and stuff. So the cats be coming and going sometimes. Maybe the dog trying to get the cat. I don't know. That was crazy. I'm like, man, and it was a black dog, too. I'm like, I'm not scared of y'all voodoo. I don't care about that little crap y'all doing. Jesus ain't scared of none of that. What I'm about to say, okay, with the whole writing himself a check thing, right? Forbidden Knowledge TV, company logo is an all-seeing eye. Y'all ready? I already talked about this in another video. Y'all need to go watch a movie called Out of Sight. Out of Sight. I think that's the right name. Yes. So Out of Sight with J-Lo, Puff Daddy girl. I ain't gonna say it though. You know what I'm thinking about. What Jamie Foxx called her. I ain't gonna be disrespectful though. I got respect for the Hispanic community. And I think now what Jamie Foxx said though do make sense. And that's okay. Cause your grandma was a whore anyway. So that don't matter. The whole point is there's a movie called Out of Sight. Now, Billy Carson logo is an all-seeing eye, forbidden knowledge. Forbidden knowledge equates to something that is out of sight, right? It's forbidden, it's covered up, you can't see it, it's buried, forbidden, it's thrown away, locked away, burnt up. It ain't there, it's out of sight. Okay. Now, in the movie Out of Sight, not only do they show them crystal bricks that you said you got in your house, because I grew up with them crystal bricks too, because my dad's an architect, and we custom built our house, and we put them in there. So not only is that, there's a scene in the movie where the guy talks about writing a check for like a couple $1 million or something. And they was like, I think he wrote a $1 million check to bond himself out. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's that $1 million check stuff Billy Carson was talking about. So he put that together with that Jim Carrey stuff and created his wrote a check story. and ain't never showed us the check. So thank y'all for viewing this video. Y'all didn't hit the like button. Y'all some haters. Y'all some losers, and you stank anyway. So y'all not even vegan. Y'all know y'all stink. That that food y'all be eating, man, that stuff really stank. Like for real. Y'all stank. But yeah, I think I went over everything. Stupid ass first class space agency. This shit is crazy, man. I don't understand. Y'all supposed to be supervillains and goons and goblins and real gangsters. Y'all talking about you got killers and gangsters and 19 Keys rapping about it and stuff. And y'all sit up here and ask Billy Carson for some money. This nigga walking around the community just straight up lying. Y'all supposed to get your stupid ass out of here. You want to know what's so crazy? I'm going to say this before I go. Pocket watching with JT has these little clips on TikTok and YouTube. And in the clip, he be like, don't you listen to these funky ass niggas. Don't you listen to these niggas. You know, he was like, these niggas got holes in their socks. Don't you listen to these niggas. Y'all want to know what's crazy? I just saw an interview with somebody from Billy Carson channel. Mr. Dame Dash doing an interview, and the interview person, not Dame, had holes in his socks. I said, what the this don't make sense. Dame Dash is the Rock Nation and Rockefeller and Rock, what's it, Rockaware? I'm like, bruh, you know, we used to buy your clothes in Macy's, and it wasn't cheap. They got socks, shoes, John Carter's. They got all kind of stuff. They got clothes and hats and stuff, jewelry, shades, belts. There's no reason for this interview person to have holes in their socks. But Dame Dash, he really needs some help. He ain't got the right people around him. He's been hanging around Billy Carson. And I'm like, Billy Carson is using Dame Dash likeness in almost every video clip. He got him like in the intro. Like, look at all the important people I interview. And Dame Dash is supposed to be one of them people. That's crazy, dog. Because I'm about to go get that clip. I'm about to put it with Pocket Watcher with JT clip and be like, oh, man, I told you. And it's just a coincidence that Dame Dash is working with Billy Carson. I forgot about that. That's why I like doing these videos. It's like I be working on my movie right now, and y'all can help me or tell me something that I might need to put in it, or ask me a question, and I can understand that that's actually relevant. Like, I need to address this issue, even though I might have talked about it 3-4 years ago. You know, that's crazy. So dude really had the holes in his socks. It's actually the person, though, he does good interviews. That's the crazy part. A decent, at least, I would say. I don't think anybody's going to do a really good interview until I get in the writer's room or something, because I need to give y'all real questions to ask these people, because I'll be asking stupid stuff. But yeah, I'm about to go watch this documentary. I'm about to go get the clips for that video and show y'all the dude got the holes in his socks. And I'm going to tag Pocket Watcher so that he know every time I hear that little thing, he's like, these niggas got holes in their socks. Every time I hear that, I think about that Dame Dash thing, and I'd be rolling over. Like, I've never seen y'all laugh for real. Like so, every now and then, when something really funny happens, you lose control. You see what I'm saying? Like, you roll over, you start choking. You know what I mean? You start crying. You're just laughing too much. You laugh so hard it hurts. You know? I've never seen Billy, Red Pill, Blue Pill, none of them laugh like that. Only one that's close to laughing like that is Dr. Inky, which I don't believe is a real doctor, but I exposed Dr. or Minister Inky, and we wrapped that up real fast. So, I told Red and Blue Pill already that I am a spy. So y'all supposed to be understanding not to, you don't want to smoke. Like when I show up, you sit down, you take notes, you shut up, and then you make your website better. And you stop before the FDA comes. Because for 2024, I'm not going to be making a lot of videos about y'all. I'm just going to send you right over to the FDA. I'm just tag Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. And whatever you post that's a scam, I'm just tag them. Like, okay, I found a scam. I need the key to the city. I'm not gonna play with y'all because I've been talking nice to y'all for all 2024, and y'all out here poisoning people, selling sea moss out your trunk, and it's too hot in Atlanta for y'all to be doing that. Y'all need a cooler with some ice at the least. Goodness. Y'all just say, oh, Grubhub doing it, I'ma do it. What? When I worked for Grubhub and all that Postmate stuff, they gave us a bag that was like a cooler. Now, y'all need to invest in that if you're doing food delivery, CMOS services and all. You need to do a lab test. You need to test everything because the FDA is going to get all of y'all. And they're building up cases on all of y'all. They're watching everything y'all do. I promise you that. You know how I know that they're doing that? Because you are black. That's why. That's why. They know something's wrong. They be like, oh, this Negro is doing too much. Now, you already got to deal with stereotypes and racism. But I'm trying to tell y'all, like, I tried to save y'all from yourselves. But y'all poisoning people and scamming people. And like, somebody was talking shit to me the other day. I just tagged the FDA. Let's end the conversation then. Let's see they writing me paragraphs, cursing me out, calling me names. If y'all don't know, go to Instagram and type in Dr. Sebi Jr. DrSebijr. You're gonna see all these little health scammers and stuff. It's stuff. One time I said something like, read a book. And these girls just went off on me. I was like, yo, I was literally asking y'all to read some books because this content isn't as relevant. Like y'all all twerking. But if y'all go and like sometimes people just show a book, I'll be like, no, read us something from the book. Like read us your favorite part of the most inspirational part of, enlightening part of the book. I've read books and websites and all kind of stuff to you. And what I realize is some of y'all cannot read. That's what it is. You just really can't read. It's okay. All those big words make your head hurt. Get a thesaurus. Get a dictionary. Just get the old fashioned one. So when you don't have to have batteries to do that. You could sit outside and be one with nature and read the whole dictionary, read the whole thesaurus. Just read it all. Because y'all cannot read. I already did it when I was a kid and they told us we had to look up words and spell them. I would read the whole page. So I ain't got it all, right here in the short-term memory, but in the long term, it's in here somewhere, So y'all can't win like this. Now I can help y'all win, but I'm a superhero. Y'all got to renounce Satan and all this evil y'all been doing. Y'all need to apologize to the community. I even got Dr. Sebi kids to tell the truth and apologize about some things. From Kelly Bowman, Asami Bowman, and I thank them for that. But you're not gonna fix it until you hire me, or you do all the work that I just told y'all to do, like lab test everything. Like you gotta lab test your water, lab test the water after it's been in the bottle, lab test you know what I mean? Just lab test your herbs, whatever. Just even like Dr. Sebi got capsules. I don't like them capsules. I'll open up them capsules and pour the sea moss in my cup and shake it up. I don't like them little capsules. I don't know what that is. So I'm not no go along, get along type dude. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like no groupie. Y'all really thought I was a groupie or I was just a lame because y'all are lame. Y'all are fake vegans and y'all use people and you thought I was using him. But no, Dr. Sebi talked about food from God, from nature. And that is what we on team God. Dr. Sebi was teaching in the pulpit, in the church, while y'all was running around with Satanists. Dr. Sebi was teaching in the pulpit. Ain't no way you just get up in a pulpit like that. It's several occasions, different pulpits. So y'all had me like really confused. Like, I'm a secret shopper. I couldn't walk up to you and tell you I'm a secret shopper. You do understand that. And I worked for them until I turned 21. So most of y'all in the conscious community met me around the time of like 21, 23. You know, I'm like, okay. I was just out here being nice, talking to y'all. I'm the real brother polite, not that guy. That's True Light. That's True Light. Michael Nowak. I'm the real brother, your brother that is polite. So polite, I will quit my job and eat out the trash can rather than to sell you some junk. And I will sit outside in your neighborhood and tell you about Dr. Sebi, because I'm your real friend and I really love you and I've suffered a lot. I've been tortured by the police. They kicked me in my private. They starved me. They tortured me, like literally tortured me. I'm not just talking about starving and putting me in the hole and all that. I'm saying they have a torture technique and they tortured me. I'm lucky to even be here, blessed to be here. So since God got me here, I got to do the work of God and I got to just destroy y'all demons. So you picked the wrong team. You just got to find God and just come on back to God. You know, if you don't believe in one church, try another church. You know what I mean? Keep looking till you find, like, you know, make a church or something. I don't know. It's crazy. I just thought about, before I go, the fact that Tariq Nasheed is a minister and I don't see him teaching like the word of God at all. Like, he teaches about Black history and some stuff we can't prove or whatever. We don't know if it's necessarily true, but he doesn't ever do like a sermon, like an official sermon. And I'm like, why did he become a minister then? Like, that's kind of shady. Like, you don't even read us from the Ethiopian Bible or nothing. You don't read us hieroglyphs. You know, like, y'all ever thought about that? Like, Tariq doesn't say, like, today I'm going to share a scripture with y'all or something. But he's a minister. But he's sit down and talk with all these sick people on his show. Don't play his music. Like, every episode should be playing his music. Don't play it and try to sell his music for real. I mean, like, and then it's like he never teaches from the word or even the Egyptian hieroglyphs or, you know, the Kebra Nagast. You know, like, man, it's like he put Phil Valentine in his movies. Phil Valentine is an agent. Phil Valentine sell Juice Plus. He won't talk about it no more. I exposed him a long time ago, before I even had a YouTube channel. Phil Valentine is a Mason, an agent of the Juice Plus company. Juice Plus company work with Tower Gardens. Tower Gardens work with NASA. What kind of Satanist agents y'all got? You put him in the movie. Dick Gregory, another agent, health scammer. Said he got $1 million. He studied breast and breast milk. Really? You didn't build no little subdivision or nothing? If he had $1 million, couldn't he have took that $1 million, put it in the bank and asked for a loan for $2 million and built a little subdivision or something? Somebody tell me, I know I'm not crazy here. Then he said some dumb shit, talking about the breast milk be leaking poison and all this stuff. I'm like, if you fed the lady poison with your health scams, it's got to come out of her glands and something. It's going to get out any way it can get out. Your product is poison, not the lady's milk. You blaming it on the lady. You will say you evil. Don't try to say the breast milk be coming out, be poison on the other breast when the one. I'm like, nah, because I seen a lady breastfeeding two babies at the same time. Stupid. You poisoned the lady with your products. He was sick, and we got the picture of him walking with a walker, looking sickly, like fake Queen Afua mama, the other scammer. Did he put her in Hidden Colors too? Or something like that? I don't know. I think he did. Rizzy Islam, another one. Umar Johnson, another one. Jay Morrison, another one. Brother Polite. Hidden Colors is like full of scammers. The only one I cannot put real fault on is what, Booker T. Coleman, who always got the hoop earrings looking like a pirate. I don't know why. He always has hoop earrings. I don't know if it's some shit that went down in the 70s back in the day. It's just, you know, hey, y'all was out there with Bootsy Collins and the mothership and stuff. So I don't know, man. Earth, Wind, and Fire, all that. Like, y'all wore some crazy stuff in the 70s and the 80s, boy. Cocaine was a hell of a drug. Ask Rick James. That's crazy. Say no to drugs. All I'm trying to say is that I don't know what happened, but to me, if you talk all this enlightenment woke stuff, Phil Valentine and Booker T. Coleman should be a pillar of health. They should be the ultimate vegan old bodybuilders. They should not look like how they look. They look like average, regular American foreigners. Because Phil Valentine claimed to be a white man, Dravidian, all kind of stuff, and then claimed he not white, but then said he was part white. That makes you white. You know? I ain't never seen Phil Valentine have a nap in his hair ever. Yeah, my hair curling. His hair always straight. Now, does he do that on purpose? I don't know, but I know he does color his hair. He colors it, so he makes up excuses for his big stomach. He's like, I can get rid of this anytime. I'm like, well, why don't you get rid of it then, dog? Like, don't talk about it, be about it. Let's do it. Plus, got Egyptian superpowers or something, man. Melanin activating with your third eye, Kundalini. Nah, just fat and sloppy. Big Gregory, sickly, gone out of here. Dr. Africa, health scam, gone out of here. Guess who next? Tahuti Ma'at Ra and fake Queen Afu. They only got a little bit of time. They be gone. I'm just waiting. I'm just sitting here so I could just, whew. Only problem is you got 19 keys and all these people trying to do the scams all over again for the next generation. I'm just waiting. Like, I exposed Tahuti Ma'at Ra. You know, he's really into Nazi stuff. And I said, did you take this stupid knowledge and scam the black community and then go use it to buy Nazi memorabilia? This Tahuti Ma'at Ra has a huge collection of books. And Tahuti Ma'at Ra, which is disrespectful, Ma'at Ra and Tahuti, so excuse me, ancestors. But it's even disrespect that I don't even know how he got that name. Like, how do y'all get these superhero names? But anyway, Tahuti Ma'at Ra, he said I think he said 1/3 of his collection of books is Nazi type stuff. I'm like, so you paid possible Nazis for Nazi stuff? Like, who keeps Nazi stuff outside of Nazis? Who would have it? Like, passed down through their family and stuff. You funding Nazis. Then you met up with some guy, I don't know who he was, but it was weird. He's the weirdest guy. His website is terrible and shady looking. I've exposed it so many times. I showed, like, he had the women with all their body out. They're trying to sell some type of sexual stuff. Every time they want to sell something that's a sexual stimulant or a body cream, these people always getting naked. I'm like, if it's a body cream, all you need is your hands or watching a ring. You don't have to get butt naked. It's just skin. You know, like they got the girls all butt naked and stuff, and all in lingerie. I'm like, that's not really necessary. You could just have her in a nice skirt, looking seductive at the camera. You know, just doing something basic like holding the bottle of the product or whatever. But no, it's a girl just laid out like she's selling something else. Like, are these photos recycled? like I don't know. But who these people are pathetic. And you know, if you're a weirdo, a fool, or a geek, or mentally off, I want to let you know that these people got you, and you need to calm down and stop being stupid. There's a lot of people out here who are very crazy, and I'm starting to see like how crazy y'all really are. Yeah. You know, and some of y'all don't care. You don't want to be enlightened. You don't want to be free. You don't want to know the truth. But y'all are the problem. Like you don't get to choose in this world. We're supposed to be doing God's will. We're not supposed to be doing nothing else. So y'all up here talking about y'all don't care or whatever. But if y'all out here poisoning people, talking about it's a health thing, don't y'all understand it's gonna take 1,000 years for people to get off of this crap? Like when we was kids, they had Slim Fast. Now y'all got flat tummy tea. I'm like, come on now, y'all. Y'all supposed to know like y'all ain't supposed to fall for it again now. They put it in a different box. Like, nah, man. Like, y'all understand there's somebody keeping us under control, making profit off of us, keeping us in the rat race, and they nickel and diming y'all for 20 years, poisoning you, oftentimes messing with y'all brain. And that's why I'm exposing all of y'all, because your brain is sick. It don't work right. And you're poisoning yourself. So it's really hard to take addicts away from their addiction. It's really hard to get people, like, it's like if you have animals in a zoo conditioned to live off of like dog food and GMO animals, you're going to put them in the wild, they ain't going to be able to survive. They don't know how to climb them trees and eat them fruits. They done became carnivore all the way. I saw a whole documentary about monkeys. It showed that these monkeys were actually vegan, but they came and destroyed all the jungle. Lions don't live in the jungle, if you don't know. So they destroyed all the jungles with the jaguars and the cheetahs and whatever else be out there. Cheetahs don't live in the jungle necessarily. Let me see. Jaguar, panthers. Yeah, those animals live in the jungle. They didn't destroy the jungle, so the monkeys just come through the neighborhood and eat out the trash can. They'll come and steal your backpack or your purse. They'll come right into your car, unlock the door, steal all your McDonald's and run off. They're eating junk food. They're eating dead animals and all that. They done been colonized. They just get it how they live now. That's how y'all are. And y'all are conditioned. Y'all are safe. You feel safe in the matrix until they press that goddamn button on you. That shit woke y'all up so fast. I was like, oh God. I had made a song before the whole outbreak. I was like, push a goddamn button. Push a goddamn button. I'm Jackie Chan in this bitch. Do you understand in this bitch? Yeah. Push a goddamn button. Push a goddamn button. I'm Jackie Chan in this bitch. Do you understand in this bitch? Y'all ain't know what I was talking about. Jackie Chan daddy is a real spy. A real one. His name is not Chan, it's Wong. Okay? So when I said, I'm Jackie Chan in this bitch, I'm like, no. Not only will I do some karate moves, but I'm a real spy ninja. And I'm not playing with you. So when they press the button, I'm going to handle this matrix like a ninja. Now you see me do it. This is all like, I don't want to say a ritual, but it's a show. It's a magic show. All of my content is a part of the magic. Okay. And y'all don't understand. Like I'm sitting outside in the freezing cold, begging for change, eating out the dumpster, and people are telling me how handsome I am. And I'm like, y'all like, please, like, give me a gift card, please. You know, uh, or everybody's getting sick. I'm outside not getting sick. And I'm just like, let's see if I get sick. I want to see. I'm not scared. Y'all inside going crazy. I'm outside rolling around in the grass in the sun and all that, just having a good old time. Stretching and just getting all the air. Y'all was out locked up in y'all houses. I was out here balling. I was balling. People passing away. I'm finding y'all throwing away money and jewelry. I'm finding it in the dumpster. I'm like, golly, I done found a whole estate. I found a whole estate. I was like, Lord, it was crazy. So, this has all been, that's what it is. I remember the word. It's a testimony. The test with the money. And y'all didn't know what I was going to do. Like, y'all really thought I was going to burn out like how they do. But it ain't going down like that, because I'm the real spook. I'm the real young Pharaoh. Like, I was trying to help young Pharaoh for a long time. Young Pharaoh burnt himself out because you're not built to do this work. And a lot of y'all ain't built to do this work. It takes lessons from childhood, wisdom, and all kind of stuff to really be able to navigate this world in this matrix. That's why I say I rule this world for multiple reasons. But like, y'all aren't equipped to do so, nor do you desire. You don't have the will to do so. If you did, you would do much better than you do now. So a lot of y'all might wonder, like, why aren't I doing bigger things? And that's because I wanted to give my ideas to y'all. All y'all people that I exposed, I was going to replace your company with a new company and help you make your whole company over. I'm actually working for you by exposing you to yourself. I'm doing it's an eternal review audit. I'm auditing you. That's what I'm doing. So you actually owe me money for me exposing you. Even though it pisses you off, I know it's like, calm down, calm down. Are you saying what I think you're saying? Yes, I'm saying you owe me money. Yeah, you owe me money. Ain't that crazy? I done pissed you off, and I'm like, this nigga done charged me some money at the end of this video. God dang it. This yeah. I'm saying, boy, y'all owe me some money. Then you using my technology. You owe me money before I even made the video. Now you owe me more money. More money, more money. And y'all better stop with all that cap. Y'all ain't got money to pay me. Y'all broke, busters, weirdos, and liars, and demons. And you stink. I know your friends can't tell you because they stink too. Y'all birds of a feather, and y'all flock together, and y'all all stink. So yeah, man, I'm about to end this video. Anything else we need to talk about? What's going on? Y'all ain't even talking in the comments anyway. See, I always knew I was going to have to save y'all and rule this world. So I've been prepared this whole time. Like, I thought that y'all would have a leader and that they would lead y'all and do the right thing. But they don't want to be their leader. They don't even want to try. They don't want to be diligent. They don't really want to go vegan. They don't want to do the work and the science and experiments and none of that stuff to legitimately sell you a legitimate health product. I did have issue because Dr. Sebi family didn't help him write a book that was good enough. Like, they should have published the laboratory test and then it would be no arguments. But for some reason, y'all didn't do that. So I'm about to go. I will talk to y'all later. Gotta go smoke a cigarette and see if this stupid dog is out here. A little ugly little dog too. A little ugly little mangy looking dog. Look like he had rabies. I need to be careful. He got a rabbit dog. Yeah. Oh man, it's so funny. I really don't. I make my content for foundational Black Americans, Native Americans, But if you are from another culture and you want to be American, you gotta learn about God, because it's one nation under God, and you need to learn how to speak English fluently. Like you should learn King's English, legalese, Ebonics, and regular English. You should really invest in yourself. If I confuse you and you get pissed off at my content, you need to calm down. Don't write me nothing crazy. Write something respectful and meditate, because you're talking to a real important person who could maybe make your life better. And you might think your life is good now, but why not have it even better? Like, you like, oh, I got $1 million. Okay, well, can we get 10 million, and then you pay me 1 million for helping you make that 10? Like, I want to help y'all. And one thing is, you're gonna need to not buy all these scams. That's one. Then don't eat poison. That's gonna mess up your brain and your creativity and your energy levels. Okay, you need to eat the best food as possible, and don't buy these scams. Don't go to these events where they're doing all this scam stuff with demons and stuff. Don't go. Okay, don't be around Satanists and demon worshipers and stuff like that. Just get away from them people. If you see them with them cards and they start doing rituals and stuff, sometimes you just got to get away. Some people want to be EFI and all that kind of stuff. I've exposed all those people. Everybody with crystals, rocks, witchcraft, voodoo, you're all exposed. I've exposed your upline. I've exposed your elder and your whoever you want to, whatever you call them. I didn't expose them. So the game is over for 2024. All is revealed. These people are fake vegans, fake chefs, fake woke, fake conscious, all this stuff. So it's over for 2024. Everything should be apparent now. Y'all don't let these people play games with your life no more. Just y'all gotta wake up. And if you don't have the energy to do it, that's probably because you're sick. So you need to change your diets and all this. Get your right herbs so that you will have more energy. Don't get them from Yaki Awaken or no crap like that. Lab test them yourself. But you need to up your energy. Like if you can't see me like without glasses, you're blind. So we need to heal your diet, heal your eyes, so that you can even see the world that you live in today. So that you can even design a logo for your company or a flyer or anything like that. Okay? Because y'all can't even see me to judge me because you're sick. Now, once we raise up your energy, we're gonna get you on doing something better with your life. Like a lot of these people, I don't see them just selling seeds, organic seeds and stuff. I'd be like, dang, like there should be something I could get on your website, like $3-5 to get some organic seeds or something. Like, God, leave. They don't want to be out here shipping 1 million packs of little seeds. I be looking. I be like, I don't even see little seeds on their websites or nothing. Golly, y'all people crazy. Don't see them really gardening for real, real, real. Oh man. Anyway, it's just crazy, man. Like Yaki is trying to garden now, but he was growing something that ain't even healthy. And then the plant got sick. But also, be like, why you ain't had this garden like 10 years ago? I thought you started this 10 years ago. Why you got all this jewelry? You could just did the garden thing and turned up on that. Like everything is now. Like quarantine, like I don't know like what's really going on, but I know there's something wrong with them. I've exposed them all. Hopefully y'all get better and get ready for the FDA because they're watching you. And I feel like if there's anybody who's been harmed by any products, whether you say you got them from Dr. Sebi, or you got them from Dr. Sebi Kids, or you got them from any of these other people I exposed, then y'all need to like speak up. But I know a lot of y'all are scared to try the products and y'all not even using them. So I actually wanted to get some CMOS and do a CMOS video for y'all, but I ate all my Dr. Sebi CMOS. So like I can't do the video. So I have to order some more. Y'all send me a Dr. Sebi gift card or a Nipsey Hustle marathon gift card so I can order some more merch, make some more content for y'all. I'm gonna be doing some different experiments, pH testing, Dr. Sebi products. I'm gonna even, if you want to, we can send them off to the laboratory, or you could do it on your own and just send me your video, tag me or something, and I'll repost it. You know, because we need to cover all this stuff, and there's a lot of work we need to do, and to help the people. So thank y'all for staying tuned, and whoever watching me and not hitting the like button and not saying nothing, you're weird. You're very weird. You know that? Something's wrong with you. I'm just talking because I know you're here. And I'm just like, God, Lee, how could you watch me talk for 2 hours and not say nothing? Is this Billy Carson or William Tyrone? William. Or is this Elizabeth? Or is this his sister, the bodybuilder one that has cancer? Oh yeah, I almost forgot that Billy Carson's sister has like cancer or something. But you sell a miracle health thingy. You talk to strangers and sell this stuff to strangers all day, all on the internet. But you don't, your sister is sick? And she looked like I don't know if she had a hysterectomy or nothing, but she don't look good. It looked like her hairline is receding and maybe she did chemo or something. I don't know. I don't even know if he's lying about her having cancer. I don't know. But the whole point is that she is a bodybuilder and he claims that she's 100% natural. He got mad because somebody talked about her one time. But people have reason to speculate anything. Like if you say you're a bodybuilder, we found out all the athletes and bodybuilders was cheating. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Usain Bolt. So why your sister gotta be special? Like Usain Bolt told us he wasn't on the juice too. Arnold told us he wasn't on the juice. Now they get old or get caught, and then now they want to tell us they on the juice. She looks extreme. Like, and she's sick. And if you got cancer, can't the cancer come back? I'm not tripping. First of all, if you love your sister, Billy, don't be mad when I'm saying this right here. Because you need to calm down and shut the fuck up. Don't go live no more. Turn off your channel on your website and go back to teaching basketball. And shut the fuck up. Tired of hearing you bullshit and lie. Goodness. 2 hours of this shit. Lord have mercy. Now how much Billy Carson be in that house talking, golly, saying the same stuff over and over again too. Oh my God. Umar Johnson is just as bad. Matter of fact, Lennon Honor supposed to be going live today. I think we're gonna have to get in the chat room and just vibe because man, I don't know who is worse, Billy Carson or Umar Johnson. I think Umar Johnson is worse because people take him seriously. Like, people really think he cares about the community. But he said he was going to take the boys in the room and cave their chest in, and he was going to put them to sleep for good. And I'm like, bruh, you gotta figure, you should be able to say, we're going to start an arcade and create a gaming league so you can play real sports or you can play video game sports. And we're going to get companies to donate money and make sure they get off drugs and drug test them. And we're going to get, you know what I mean? Like you can't find another way to save these kids other than caving their chest in and putting them to sleep for good. You don't know how to give them no herbs. I thought y'all had voodoo rituals or something. Y'all could get the bad spirits off. It just, you ifatunde. You know, it's Africans hard as talking shit to me at Juneteenth talking about something. Do not disrespect Dr. Ifatunde. I said, first of all, I don't think the man is a real doctor, but even so, This is my country. You ain't gonna tell me what I can say. I got freedom of speech, and it's Juneteenth. I almost got to fight with an African at that Juneteenth. If y'all watch that video where I exposed Umar at Juneteenth, and I booed him so loud, he had to ask me to be quiet while he was on stage, and I was like, I'm not gonna be quiet because you asked me to be quiet. Boo! That shit was so crazy, man. I mean, I'm up here. I was talking shit to Umar's face. I was like, yo, I'm 10 feet away from you, 20 feet away from you. I'm like, Umar Johnson is a scam. Watch Lean and Honor. Watch Lean or Honor. I think I said his name correctly. Then I was like, I was pissing him off saying Leanor too, though. But then I was like, I can't believe y'all actually like this scammer. Y'all taking pictures with this scammer. I'm talking to the fans while they showing up, taking pictures with Umar. I'm sitting right there, telling them the truth. Dude is a school scammer. He been scamming for years. Ain't opened up no school yet. Turn out he gonna bump and grind with the parents, the mamas. He gonna slow grind with them and stuff. Take them to an after party in a club, in a bar, and all this. I'm like, what? Then he said he gonna dance with each and every one of the mamas. I'm like, golly, even the ones that's not single. But the crazy part is, I was like, boo to Umar's face. They let me on the stage before Umar got to speak. I think that really pissed him off because I know the organizers and stuff. I normally vend at Juneteenth. Umar Johnson never come to our Juneteenth. Okay. Now all of a sudden he want to show up at Juneteenth. I don't know how whatever. So the whole point is he got on stage and I was like, boo, loud as hell. He got microphones, big speakers on the stage and all that. But he had to stop and be like, yo, can y'all keep the noise down back there? I said, boo. Umar Johnson gonna say, coons come in every color. On the stage at Juneteenth, hit the like button. On the stage of Juneteenth, you really said the word coon at the first official nationally recognized holiday, Juneteenth celebration. The first year it was official. Umar Johnson got on that stage and showed his butt and said coon on stage. The worst word you could say on a Juneteenth stage. And that didn't click in nobody's head. Didn't nobody say, what the hell? Nigga, get off the stage. He showed his true colors. All I had to do was use one word in my natural, giving loud voice. I just kept saying, boo, boo, get off the stage. Boo. Y'all didn't know who I was imitating? Huey from Boondocks. Ain't that hilarious? Boo. Is it Huey or Riley? One of them I was imitating. I forget. I think it was Riley. But yeah, man, I might go watch Boondocks. It's crazy. I gotta watch this documentary though. But yeah, man. Hit the like button, or your mama stank. Whoo, Umar Johnson looked stank than a motherfucker. I remember that school stank. The lady had to hold her breath and cover up her face and stuff. And he said, why you doing that? The lady said, because of the smell. He showed us them nasty toilets. I'm like, y'all know Umar got a stank. Then he put the oil on one day. This man, let me show you. This man wanted to put some oil on, took a little oil, rubbed it in his hand, did it like this, and was like, I'm like, boy, that is not what you do with oils. You're not supposed to put oils on your hand. First of all, you might drive or handle something that's going to slip out your hand. Second of all, anything you touch is going to smell like the oil now. You put the oil on your wrist right here and do it like that. Something wrong with him. I know he ain't had no father in his life. It's sad. I ain't never seen nobody do nothing like that. I'm like, that's what happens when you grow up damn near homeless and with retarded parents telling him he Frederick Douglass descendant, lying to that boy. Anyway, that was the craziest thing. And it's so crazy, man. Like, I'm not trying to be funny, But there's this thing y'all got going on. I talked about it earlier with y'all crooked teeth people. Y'all all clicking up together. Y'all all a little loopy in the head. I can't say that word because it's derogatory. I'm trying not to say it too much. But y'all mentally off. There's something going on where like ugly motherfuckers are trying to team up with ugly motherfuckers. Like Suki Hana makes jokes about herself being ugly. Umar Johnson is a ugly motherfucker, carrying himself looking crazy. Now, if he was vegan and trying to keep himself together, he might not look so crazy, but he makes ugly faces and makes himself look like a demon at times, you know? Crazy. So it's somewhere y'all trying to team up together. And it's like, why are y'all ugly people just teaming up, you know? That's kind of crazy. And to me, Suki Hana, I don't want to say Suki Hana is ugly. I think that Suki Hana make herself look ugly. Like if Suki Hana had dreadlocks, it might look better with her facial features. You know, if she was vegan, her face might not have so much inflammation in it and bloating and stuff like that. So I think that, you know, she do a lot to her body and stuff. That's neither here nor there. But I think that Suki Hana could look a lot better if she was doing things naturally. So I can't really judge her, but she talks about being ugly and stuff. She says she looked like what's his name? What is his name? This is silly comedian. He talked funny too. I remember he was in a car accident not too long ago. Tracy Morgan. She claimed that she looked like Tracy Morgan. We want to talk about something. He gonna give her a tour of the school. I hope she didn't trick off or he didn't trick off in that school. That's some crazy shit. Anyway, it's just sad that, you know, Suki was with NLE Chopper, who I exposed with the Life Wave and the cult of the Nuwapians. And then she went to Umar Johnson, who's a fake woke scammer. And it's just like, y'all are like hustling backwards or something. Like y'all like trying to progress with the wrong people. But I guess people don't know what to do when people like Tariq Nasheed put all these scammers in hidden colors. You try to act like Polite the only one. No. You got RZA, Polite, Umar, Jay Morrison, Fake Queen Afua, Tahuti Ma'at Ra, Phil Valentine, and Dick Gregory, all scam artists. Health scammers, agents, all kind of stuff like that. They vary, but they're all trash. I'm just thinking like, I think Dame Dash was in the daggone video, but Dame Dash and R. Kelly and Aaliyah, it's like, bruh, I don't know if Dame is even marketable. Like this stuff is going crazy with the Puff Daddy saga, and we don't know what's gonna happen next. It's just like, we hope nothing happened with Dame, but if something does come out with Dame Dash, will he take down the hidden colors? He said he had to edit Photoshop Umar Johnson's bumps on his face. Why put him in the movie? Why not just edit him out the movie completely? Tariq was scamming by just doing that. By covering up Umar Johnson and Photoshopping him. That's one hand watching the other hand. You know what I mean? Like, you should have said, nope, this is the wrong energy. I'm going to pray about this. And if God want me to take this out the movie, I'm going to watch it with grandma or something. And let grandma see, because I can't deal with it. Take it to the pastor. But you're supposed to be the pastor. You over here photoshopping Umar. You just exposed yourself. You said Umar was in a daggone shady storage container. What was it? Storage unit or something? Brother Polite said he gonna build shipping container houses. Got exposed by the developer. Tariq Nasheed supposed to be the hidden history expert. But you don't know that Polite just got exposed with the shipping containers a long time ago? Before all this court case stuff? He been exposed. So why you put him in the movie? Y'all don't have no researchers? Well, then that would lead me to believe the whole movie is bullshit. Y'all don't know. You talking about history. What about what just happened last couple years ago? Putting these scammers in the daggone movie, and you pretty much damn scammed the whole damn community by promoting scammers. Golly, man. This shit making me mad. I gotta go.